episode of Scrapyard Choppers. We're getting ready for the Christmas parade here in Fowlerville, and that tall bike's getting ridden again. Now the issue with riding a tall bike in a Christmas parade is you just can't stop anywhere. That's where this comes in. We're gonna chop this up and make a sweet tall bike catch. I don't know, landing pad. So let's get started. This bike was built by my buddy Jim, who sadly passed away, and it's actually supposed to be like this, with these front forks going down, and you sit here, and then you pedal it that way. And like this steer, I don't know. He never finished it. He had it together once, and it was too dangerous, too tipsy. Let's put it back over the way we're gonna have it. So we started working on it, and it actually pedals backwards to the way we want it. So I think what the plan is we're just gonna cut this bottom part off here and make a long stretch set of forks. Kind of make this bike sit up like this. So let me get you in here close. Yep, C-post smashed. This stuff all backwards, which is not too bad. Basically what I gotta do is pull this axle off, flip it over and bolt it back on, and also pull this sprocket out, flip it over to the other side and bolt it back on. So this pedal here was stuck, but now it's turning pretty good. I tried to loosen this off camera and it would not come loose. Nothing would budge it. So it's been soaking for a minute. Let's see what I can do here. Oh, everything's backwards. I think it's coming loose. Oh, it is. No way.
We don't need no babysitter. Like a snake about to strike, sink your fangs into the moonlit night. Yeah, 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 feels right. Come crawl with me tonight. Come prowling, come howling. From our cages we are growling. Like a phoenix from the flame. Glitter beauty, mark of Cain. Yeah, 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 feels right. Come crawl with me tonight. Come crawl with me tonight. Get down, make rounds, pass a bottle and meet the crowd. 17 years underground, our swarm gathers beneath this town. Yeah, 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 feels right.
Don't worry, I'm gonna sit on that. Can I pedal forward? This is ridiculous. Well, it works. That was a large amount of ass crack. Sorry. It definitely needs to be a chopper. I think if it lived right about there, it would be just about perfect. But let's see. Paddle's the right direction now. It's a good start for tonight. I'm gonna get some dinner. I'll either back at this later after dinner or first thing tomorrow morning. This frame's kind of a mess now that I'm really looking at it. These forks are junk, so I'm either gonna have to find another set or cut these ones up and figure it out, because this isn't right. So yeah, coming up next, time to start building. I want some good ape hangers on it. I want an old school chopper trike. Yep, another long bike. That's just what I needed to store in, you know, all this space that I have. Just keep building big bikes, they say. It'll be fine. Alright, I've been everywhere in my shop, looking around for stuff. I found this piece of pipe. I know what it's from. It's from something my dad made. But I don't know if it's like some well pipe or whatever. It's good thick stuff. It should work out great. I'm hoping that this will slide inside it so it's like a gusset. It's also got some holes already in it so we can do like some welds. You know, some the rosette welds or whatever you call them when you weld inside a hole to this. You know, you want stuff to be gusseted so it's nice and strong. Obviously what I'm saying. Also, check out this sweet shirt. There's some full color ones in the link down below. Buy some merch. Help us build crazier stuff. That'd be sweet. Also, while you're down there, hit that subscribe button. So, I found these forks. I thought about using them since, the parade is tonight and it's still never been ridden, so I was trying to be quick about it. But when I held these up here, really, I'm only gaining like 4 inches, which might seem like a lot, but isn't what I want. Doesn't seem like a lot. That's totally a guy thing to say. But anyways, so I cut this in half. It's almost 6 foot long, so 6 foot and a half is 3 foot, obviously. If we go 3 foot roughly here, it gives us exactly what we need. So I totally lucked out with this pipe. Let's get it sliced in half. First, I'm gonna make sure these forks, fit on this frame before I, start cutting. So let's start there. So my buddy Jim, who built this bike, has some really crazy things going on right here to make these forks fit here. This is more like a BMX style neck. So, and these are like some mountain bike forks. They actually might work now that I'm kind of looking at it. The problem with these forks is the bottom part's bent. Maybe I could just cut them off here where the bottom brackets are. Get rid of these bottom brackets. Use the bottom brackets from those other forks and keep these on. There's some craziness going on right here. Let me get you in close. Yeah, these are bearing cups sandwiched back and forth together to the bottom of where the bearing goes. Like these cups are these right here. I don't know. Not loose, goes back and forth. Some crazy stuff going on there. Maybe we'll just leave it. That'll save us some time. Yeah, I'm down. Let's leave it. The other thing about leaving them is those forks are really thin, so I think they will fit inside our tube over there. It sucks that these are sharp. I could probably straighten this. I don't know what I'm thinking here. I'm gonna use some big brain and probably straighten this out and make it work. Then I'll have to cut up another set of forks, or even unbolt this. Sweet. Let's chop this apart. It's crazy I'm in a hurry, but I'm still gonna do some measuring here because I kind of want this to. It's like the most important thing we gotta do. Make this stuff straight-ish. Tape measure. Why you gotta be millimeter on one side? Alright, slight moment of truth. Will this tube fit inside this tube? No. Well, I'm gonna have to find some gussets to go inside both of these. Well, here we go. That's about perfect to where we want. Good old chopper. These are not light. Neither is this bike, so don't really matter. Find some gussets, I'll be back. I'll try to find a gusset that fits inside both these. This pipe is really close to going over this pipe. So what I'm thinking is, if I slice this pipe up the middle and squeeze it in, this pipe might just slide on. Let's try it out. Well, my GoPro died during that. So let's try this again. So I gotta slice this into 4. So I'm gonna slice it up to here. I'm gonna try to do it the same length as here. And then I just gotta hammer the pipe on. Worked well on this side, so I'm just gonna do the same thing here.
We are growling like a phoenix from the flame. Glitter beauty, mark of Cain. Yeah, 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 feels right. Come crawl with me tonight.
Alright, there's all my cuts. Gonna squeeze it down. Slide it on up in there. That sounded bad. I'm just gonna tap it to the same length as the other one. Sweet. Now I'll do the same thing to the bottom pieces and then tap them up in there, put the wheel on it, do some tape measure, make sure everything's all right, and then just weld it. All this tape measure is just gonna keep messing me up. Yeah, it's falling over. Oh, what a mess. Okay. I need you to stand up, Mike. Stay just right here. Okay. I think. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. What a mess. Oh, no, that ain't gonna work either. I needed the rim to be on it to keep everything straight. So, try this again. Damn it. Okay, finally back together. It's bottomed out on both sides. Okay, stop rolling, stop rolling. I need that hammer. God. Let's throw tape on it. See where we're at. Oh, I broke the tape measure. I'll find a new tape measure. Alright, we are ready to weld. Hopefully. I've done a bunch of measuring, knocked it over a bunch of times. It's been a thing. But it's good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. But you know I want to pick up on it some before I put this tack on. So I'm standing straight behind the bike. The front wheel is straight, but the forks are very crooked. So I'm gonna break the tack weld on this side and kind of flex it up and see if that fixes it. Hopefully it does.
Yeah, feels right. Come crawl with me tonight. With me tonight.
Alright, let's see what that got us. Oh, that's it right there. Hopefully you can see all that. What a pain in the ass. Let me bring it straight here. It looks alright. It looks alright. We'll bring it to the back. Still a little crooked, but I can live with that. It's rideable. So now I'm just gonna weld it up and move on to something else because I'm over it. It is a little whoop-de-doo-ish. That's fine. There we go. All welded up. It's ready to go. Now it's onto the seat bracket. I got this piece right here. And I'm thinking about putting it right like this. Since obviously that one's junk. It moves it back, and I can put whatever size seat post I need to make it actually good and rideable. And I'll put some ape hangers up here so you can actually, steer it. I really want to make this bike so whoever fits it can ride it. And I think this is the best way to do it. So I'm going to grind some paint off and just weld this in and hope for the best, really. Seat's on. Got to throw a front tire and some handlebars on it. Get some tubes taken care of. We'll go for a ride. Let's see if we can find some decent handlebars. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge. It's alright. Front wheel options. Medium. Small. Not so small. Which one would you go with? Leave it down in the comments. Down below. Don't forget the subscribe button while you're there. But I'm thinking this one. If it holds air, I think it might be it. But let's try all three on here and just kind of stand back and take a look. We'll go for medium. Now, we're kind of going for ridiculous. Keep that in mind. So there's option number one. These forks just want to flop over. Just stand back and look what the other. I kind of like it. It really helps the bike sit down. It was just a little too tall. I got a little overzealous. So I think that one's a good option. Also, the smaller rim on the front helps it not to be so floppy. You don't know what I mean floppy. I mean like these just flopping around. This one's gonna be a little difficult to get sit straight. I don't know, I kind of like it. I kind of like it a lot, actually. That's awesome. Wow, my vote is maybe this one. Going for ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And last one. This 180 smoke blow right around. Oh, this one's way more floppy. I like the small one. We're going for the small one. Let's do it. Why not? When I was younger and I built bikes, it was always 26-inch or 24-inch rear and the smallest front tire I could put on, because it always made me think of the cartoons. And they had motorcycles, because they always had the little tiniest front wheels you'd ever seen. These big monster back wheels. So that's what I like to build. At least back then. I'm a little different now. Now the nice thing about wheels like that is you can just change it. Let me show you what we got going on for some handlebars here. We got some Schwinn ink hangers because you can't have a chopper about instead of ink hangers. Yeah. That's going to be it. Find a neck, find some tubes. I'll be back with you. We'll go for a ride. Well, here we go. Yep, it's a little crazy. I kind of built it for something a little shorter than me, but I can adjust it to fit myself. I got the neck backwards, which looks a little goofy, I know. But brings the handlebars closer. They got to come back a little, they can come back a little, whatever's got to happen. I already see an issue though. This has got to go. It's not doing anything anyways. So I can just cut it right off. Your feet hit it when you're riding. So snip it there, cut it off down there. It's fine. But it's crazy, I know. Still not done. Gotta build the platform back here. That should only take a little bit. Just gonna run some square off the back. No big deal. So I get this cut off. Hopefully these tires hold air long enough. They're holding air right now, so that chopped off. Get my square over here, kind of figure out what I'm doing back here. Looks better anyways. Way better. All right, now I'm gonna get some square and we're gonna build our platform, and then this bike is done. Now to figure out how high to make that platform, we need to get a good guesstimation. It needs to be about 3 feet off the ground. I think that would be perfect. A little taller than the pedal all the way down. All the way down is probably about 32. So we'll come over here, got 15 inches down there, and we need to go to 3 feet. So we'll minus 15 from 36 is 21 inches. That's how long these pipes got to be. Let me get my square here so you can clear what I'm doing. We have this kind of lightweight square. We'll cut two pieces at 21 inches. Actually, hang on. It's going to be a little less than 21 inches because we're going to lay this pipe on top of it. Oh my gosh, this tape measure is a piece of gum. So this pipe's 1.5 inches. So we're going to do 20 inches. So that'll make everything 21.5 inches tall. I'll show you what I mean here in a second. Let me get the cut. So there it is, just simple T. It's going to be on an angle back here so that it'll be like right out about here. I'll probably make a bar to come off on each side to keep it nice and sturdy. It's going to be above the tires, far enough back to where someone can just ride up and rest their foot on it, hopefully. It doesn't have to be very big. I think just having that bar there will be plenty enough. Just rest your foot on it and see how it goes. So, just going to throw a square on it, weld it up, and then set it up here and weld it on there. Alright, it's as done as it's going to get. I got the landing pad for the tall bike. It's pretty strong. I think no one should have a problem sticking a foot on this to stop. Now let's see if it rides. Oh, I did check the handlebars. It rides pretty good. Really good. Tighten up some handlebars, this thing's ready to go. Does it do wheelies? Oh yeah.
Do it again.
That's try it again. It does little wheelies. Oh, the handlebars are too loose. Well, it pulls to the left a little bit and needs some stuff tightened up. Other than that, it's ready to go. Let's get this ready for the Christmas parade and all the other bikes, and then we'll head into town and blow everybody's mind with this craziness. Josh going for a test ride.
Put my gloves on so you can see my hands.
We're gonna try to catch him.
So I'll turn you.
No, go back in front of you.
Come up on my right side.
I'm on this side.
What I'm looking at. Go ahead and come to a stop. That's not bad. I'm okay with that. Hell yeah. Here,
Try to turn it around.
turn it around. So Ronnie's down there. I gotta put my foot on that.
Now can I ride you forward?
No, don't. I'm one-handed. All right, I'm gonna hand this back to Ronnie. Don't move. All right, now I gotta figure out how to take off. So don't roll.
Here, I'll lock the
Lock
bike.
it in. I'm gonna push off.
He got it.
Yeah, I think I can make that work.
Not too bad,
I don't know
right?
how many times I'll need to stop, but
If you do,
we got enough.
perfect. All right, Josh, how's the lights going?
Well, I used up 30 feet just on the forks and the handlebars.
Oh, you went crazy on it.
Why not?
Go for it. We got another couple things of them, so. So how's your feelings about riding the tall bike this year?
I think it'll be all right. Shouldn't be too bad. We got a new tire on it.
Yeah, the old tire was junk.
Yeah, come here. Check this out. It was pretty shot.
What's it like changing a tire on a tall bike?
Well, it wasn't too bad. It's just it was seized to the rim.
Yeah.
It was junk. It was pretty bad.
And we got Goody Two Shoes pretty much ready to go. Chelsea's working on that. TJ's over here getting Green Widow ready to go. He's practicing his knitting. It's kind of what this is like, right? Threading through the holes. And then this one's ready. Got a bunch of lights on it. As you've seen, we practiced the mounting and dismounting. Seems to work pretty well. We got Dan's bike ready to go, covered in lights. Even got lights in the rim. I put the thing backwards, so it's really hard to turn on. So we got a couple more lights, got some more bikes, got people coming. They're gonna try out the bikes. So, are you ready for fire, TJ? Are you ready for fire? We're not actually bringing a flamethrower this year. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna be riding Goody Two Shoes tonight.
Yeah, she did a really good job decorating this one. Actually, she did a really good job decorating that one too.
Get a close up of it.
I did.
This one's not done yet.
I know. I'll leave that out. Okay. That light's just out of the way.
The van is full of bikes. Becca, what are you excited for?
The lights.
The lights?
What?
I can't wait for the fire.
Have you ever watched this parade before?
I've seen it on a video one time.
Oh.
That's my first time. So.
I thought they experienced this whole parade in a whole different light than most people get it.
What are you most excited for, Ronnie?
Riding through downtown.
Yeah? I
Yep.
can't wait for the fire.
A ladder.
All right, another Christmas parade in the books. We didn't get to do a proper outro because we had some issues at the end. But what'd you think?
It's fun. I got a lot of people that like the tall bike.
What'd you think, TJ?
Yeah, wasn't bad even though my bike broke.
It's cold.
But
Yeah, and it got way colder than we expected. That's for sure. Thanks for watching this episode of Scrapyard Choppers. We'll see you next time.